And live from Aberdeen, South Dakota, this is McMillan, Mike Monday Live with Michael McMillan. Here's your host, Michael McMillan.
Okay, as of November 26th, I've been working on some new projects, such as The Weekend Goes Bad 10, and I've started on the triple feature, Another Trip, which started sometime last week and ended today. In the first Another Trip, well, do you really want to know what happens? Well, I'll hate to break it to you, but it almost turns out mighty bad. In Another Trip 2, it's poorly edited. In Another Trip 3, only certain parts are poorly edited. A few parts have misspelled words. The characters vary from play to play in the 3-play series. In Another Trip 1, I can't remember who's in that one. In Another Trip 2, it's Franklin and Jennifer Jones. In the third one, the husband and wife are Paul and Mary Hansen. And they go to two different places. In the first one, they go to a cabin in the woods. Get the movie reference? In the second one, the Jones family go to this hotel in the town of Farley, which is right on the edge of the mythical nation Kina Tola. And then in the third one, the Hansen family, they go to the Jones Inn, located a half a mile outside of Dean, the capital of Dean Island, in the county Dean. And they actually have a really good time. But only one person doesn't like the trip. Andrew Hansen. No one knows why he doesn't like the trip. David starts not liking the trip near the end of the play. And if you hadn't noticed, the Weekend Goes Bad series suddenly ended without me knowing. There was going to be 2 more installments of it, but it suddenly ended after episode 10. And I also wrote After the Trip, which is a sequel to School Trip. Mark Johnson quits school because he is now in the band called the Johnson Brothers, which is now called Super Country, which was at one time comprised of 3 groups: the Johnson Brothers, Dean Islander Women, and the Kings of Dunell. But the Kings of Dunell failed. Dean Islander Women failed. So the only group that's left is the Johnson Brothers. Their sound, built largely on Morgan Johnson, Link, his piano playing and vocals, maybe highly meditative at times, depending on the style. They vary from style to style, but they mainly do Irish vocals and Irish instrumentals. They also have done covers of American instrumentals. They've also have a few multi-instrumentalists in the group. Tom Johnson, get this, can play several woodwind instruments and several brass instruments all at once. They use expanders to play all those instruments. Brian Hunt He's Kinatola's most famous multi-instrumentalist and vocalist. He can play bagpipes and sing at the same time. Who can do that? And I also wrote a few other plays, but I was planning on writing two more The Weekend Goes Bad plays, but again the series failed. It not only ended, it failed. But then I thought about adding several more summer camping trip plays. I haven't written those in a long time. And I'm bringing back a few plays, like a few remakes that failed when they were first wrote. And there's a few dirty parts of Another Trip too. So viewer discretion advised for parts of Another Trip 2 and parts of Another Trip 3 and also parts of Another Trip 1. There might also be another trip play coming soon. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd think of possibly Another Trip 4, and tell me what you'd want it to be about, and if you want to be a character in the play. Any comments from James?
No comments. No. Right now, I'm the only one who's watching right now. So guys, it's James from the McMillans here, and if you didn't see down the chat, I will be talking to you guys, so you guys can throw out any questions you want. I'll be in the chat talking to you guys through this entire stream, and yeah, let's get on to Michael's story on this computer.
Me left Jake Mystery. Meg. James left quote no. Right quote. Jane word. Me left. Andrew left. James left. Brent crying even. Me left. James.
Sorry I'm making fun of you, James.
Help me. Help me.
Oh, I have to press home because there's a technical problem.
Oh. Me left. Mr. Morgan. Mr. Mark. Mr. Morgan. Mark Morgan. C. N. Miss. Me left. Miss. Me blank. Remember go. Me left.
Are you okay?
Miss.
Me?
Five.
Yeah.
Miss. Scenes blank.
I'm just going to the beginning of the play. See if you can catch anything that's poorly edited.
Me left. James left. Jake. Victoria. Me left. Voodoo. Ryan. James. Me left. James.
Too bad there's no easier way of doing this.
Yeah, there is.
Ryan left. Jake left. Me left. Jake left. Me left. Jake left. Me left. Me left. Mark left. Mr. left. In the pool. 1 o'clock. There. Can't either. Not swimming. Me not. Philip. Can't miss. IR. Mr. Matt left. Voodoo. Me left. Scene 5 starts now. Blank.
Hey guys.
Page up. Page up. Page up. Page up. Page up.
How far up do I want to go? You're on page 41 of 56. Right now.
Of the journal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right now. What page do you want to be on?
I don't know. What's on?
Page up.
Hang on. I'm going to use...
Andrew left quote I'm fine. Right quote.
Did I go too far?
I'm going to read from here.
Okay.
Andrew left quote I'm fine. Right quote Ryan left quote loud.
Okay.
Right quote now in the station Ryan waits outside of the men's room.
This is poorly...
Ryan left quote you okay in there Mike. Right quote me left.
Tell me if you find any parts are
Right quote,
poorly
left,
edited.
Suddenly Ryan's phone rang. Ryan left quote yeah. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote how are you doing in there? Right quote
I wrote
Ryan
this on
left,
Saturday.
Right quote Mr. Jones left quote well we have Jim cleaned up. James is bored.
Yeah, this is a
Come to
dirty
the station
scene.
For something to do. Right quote James left quote is he in there? Right have supper in either Rockford or Jackson. Right quote me left quote how about here? Right quote Brian left quote
Are you typing everything
Why
that's
don't we
saying?
ask my father? Right quote left paren Mr. Jones bursts in with Jim again. Right paren Mr. Jones left quote he got worse. I'm cleaning him up in here instead of in the bed. Right quote me left quote Frank? I have an idea. How about we get supper here? Right quote Mr. Jones left quote I had originally planned to stop in Jackson. Right quote me left quote okay. Right quote
Where are you going?
left quote is Jim okay?
I'm just going to
Right
my
quote
phone.
Mr. Jones left quote not yet. Right quote James left quote what is that smell? Right quote Mark left quote I'm bored. Right quote James left quote same. Right quote me left quote I'm coming out. Frank is in here with your littlest half brother. Right quote Jordan left quote I figured that. Right quote he went on colon left quote hey Jimmy. Let's walk around while dad's in with Jim. Right quote me left quote I'm up for that. Right quote Brian left quote Mike. You're the best. Right quote me left quote thanks. Right quote Jordan left quote do. I found something for James over here. Right quote left paren he misspelled shows and misspelled it to James. Right paren James left quote no. Right quote Jordan left quote fine then. Right quote Mark left quote I wish there was something to do here. Right quote crash. Man left quote oops. Right quote James left quote don't move. There's spilled liquid on the floor. Right quote me left quote looks and smells like something people drink at bars. Right quote James left quote yeah. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote do. What happened here boys? Right quote me left quote a drunk man knocked over misspelled some and misspelled glass bottles of something they all broke. Now there's liquid spilled all over. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote oh. Let's leave.
Hi,
Right
James.
quote Mrs. Jones left quote do. Right quote back in the van James left quote I'm tired. Right quote me left quote me too. Right quote honk. Mr. Jones left quote sorry. Some guy was driving funny. Right quote James left quote what's that bad sound coming from Jim? I smell liquid. Maybe he's sick. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote great. We just stopped. I'll pull over in Rockford. Right quote now off of the highway in Rockford Mr. Jones left quote huh? I need you back here. Jim's sick. Right quote Mrs. Jones left quote sick. How? Right quote left paren it happened again. Right paren me left quote my stomach. Right quote James left quote I see a bucket. Need it. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote yeah. Right quote James left quote here. Right quote Brian
Tell me
left
if any
quote
of these things I'm writing
right
for
quote
your
Jordan
line
left quote how long
actually
will
sound
this
like
go
you.
on? Right quote Mark left quote who knows. Right quote Mrs. Jones left quote we have it I think. Right quote left paren it happened again but in the bucket. End of scene 3. Scene 4 will start right after this. Scene 4 starts now. Jordan left quote singing. Right quote James left quote sing with me. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote
That doesn't sound like you
I'm
you
driving.
saying sing with me.
Right quote Mrs. Jones left quote who is that man singing on that? Right quote James left quote they're called Great Big Sea it's River Driver. Right quote Jordan left quote I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry dot dot dot. Right quote Mark left quote really? Did you sing? Right quote
James, what did you
James
think of
left
that?
quote, I love this song. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote we're in Jackson it's only 4 o'clock. Let's eat in misspelled Henrik and misspelled. Right quote me left quote your right quote James left quote yeah. Right quote Jim left quote play. Play. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote play. I'm sorry. We didn't bring anything for you to play with. Right quote Jim left paren crying. Right paren left quote play. Right quote James left quote I'll get out my game. I'll play that. You can listen to it. Right quote Jim left quote no. I want to play. Right quote Mark left quote I'll play my game too. Right quote me left quote I'll join Jordan and his little game. Right quote Brian left quote I'm bored myself. Right quote Jim left quote
I don't think they're liking
right
this,
left paren, he
James.
takes it from James and starts to play it. Right paren James
Well, I
left
don't know
quote
who's watching,
At your
but
age.
anything can happen.
I'm surprised you
I
can't
shared
play
it with
games
the
like this.
Facebook.
Right quote Jim left quote I'm bored with this. Right quote Andrew left quote I'm bored
You're
with my
doing good,
music game.
Michael.
I
That's
think
good.
I'll play my war game. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote we are misspelled leaving and misspelled Henrik and misspelled it's 5:19 we'll stop in St. misspelled Audrey and
St.
misspelled
Audrey,
have something for supper.
which is close to the
Wait,
edge
I
of the
see a
country.
truck stop outside of town let's stop there. Right quote me left quote yeah. Right quote bang. Jordan left quote Jim hit me. Right quote Jim, left quote I'll do it again. It's fun. Right quote
Gee,
Ben.
kid, that's no way to raise a
James,
kid.
left quote Jim. Right quote me, left quote look out. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote break it up boys. Right quote Brian, left quote help. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote Mike. I'll have you get what we all want as well as you and James. Right quote me, left quote I'll try. Right quote 5:30 me, left quote I couldn't find anything in there. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote James. Go in with your brother and find something for all of us and yourselves. Right quote James, left quote okay.
That sounds like something you'd do.
End of scene 4. Scene 5 will start right after this. Scene 5 starts now. Left paren suddenly me and James are singing when we come out of the station. Right paren Mr. Jones, left quote oh. Right quote Jordan, left quote really. Right quote Jim, left quote not hungry. Right quote Mark, left quote thanks. How did you know I like these? Right quote Mrs. Jones, left quote Andrew. Did you get anything? Right quote Andrew, left quote yeah. Right quote Brian, left quote I love it. Right quote 5:55. Mr. Jones, left quote it's almost 6, we're not going to make it before 6. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote I'll speed from here if we want to make it. Right quote
I thought that was kind of funny.
Misspelled hotel and misspelled room. Mr. Jones, left quote I thought we wouldn't make it until 2 in the morning. Right quote me, left quote cool. I see a huge pool. Is that an in-door river? Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote how did you know? We'll explore it tomorrow maybe. Right quote Dean Hope, left quote I hate this place. Right quote Jim, left quote I can't swim. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote my favorite part so far is that river. Right quote Mark, left quote I love pools although I hate ones that are outside. Right quote James, left quote in America at the lake I get cold easily. Right quote Jordan, left quote Brian. I see islands on that. Andrew, left quote let's play shipwreck. Right quote me, left quote I'll be the captain. Right quote Jordan, left quote I'll be in the crew. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote we'll do that maybe tonight before we're all too tired. Right quote end of scene 5. Scene 6 will start soon. Scene 6 starts now. Left paren in the pool on the river. Right paren me, left quote okay boys let's go and explore this. Right quote crew member Brian, left quote what's that captain? Right quote me, left quote Jim and Dad on a different boat. Right quote Mrs. Jones, left quote looks like you're having fun. Right quote me, left quote I love these. Right quote Brian, left quote we're sinking. We're singing. Right quote
Okay,
James,
that
left
line
quote,
was
yeah.
supposed to be, we're sinking, we're sinking.
I love that one. Right quote splash. James sings the Irish Rover. Me, left quote I'll join you. Crew members. Join him. Everybody. All together now. Right quote left quote singing. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote yeah. Right quote me, left quote that's a small island. Right quote splash. Andrew, left quote we nearly died for real. Right quote end of scene 6. Scene 7 will start soon. Scene 7 starts
You
now.
bored?
Jordan, left quote I'm done with this.
Yeah, boy.
Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote let's all go back to the room and get ready for bed. Right quote back in the room 8:30. Brian, left quote that was fun. Right quote me, left quote yeah. That was cool. Right quote Mark, left quote let's do it again maybe tomorrow. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote no. Let's go out on the town tomorrow. Right quote end of scene 7. Scene 8 will start now. 11:11. Brian, left quote what's that smell? Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote Jim. Right quote Brian, left quote think so. Right quote splat.
Ooh.
Mr. Jones, left quote do. Right quote Mrs. Jones, left quote Jim. Are you okay? Right quote left paren Jim was crying. Right paren Jordan, left quote I can't sleep. Right quote me, left quote me either. James. Right quote James, left quote I can't sleep either. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote Jen. Help me fast. Right quote Mrs. Jones, left quote liquid. Right quote Mr. Jones, left quote yeah. Bad. Right quote splat.
Ooh.
Mr. Jones, left quote it's bad.
Oh,
We need help.
What?
Right quote me, left
that's
quote.
interesting.
Right
What?
quote Mr. Jones, left quote
Well,
don't
we
try
have
helping
2
me.
legs,
Jen and I have
so I
it.
don't want to do it.
Right quote splat. Mark, left quote it's worse.
Am I really that
Is he
boring?
going to die? Right
No.
quote left paren suddenly Jim made a very loud scream
Not
and
boring.
fell onto the floor and wouldn't get up. Right paren me, left quote kids. Right quote left paren I muttered to myself. Right paren left paren Jim screamed louder. Right paren left paren soon I had to scream just to talk to James. Right paren left paren Jim kept screaming. Right paren Mr. Jones, left quote Jim. Right quote left paren Jim screamed then he went after Mark right paren
Ooh.
Mark left quote I'm bleeding. Right quote left paren then he took a chunk out of Jordan right paren Jim starts doing his impression of his favorite misspelled actor and misspelled left paren Jim tore Jordan's leg to shreds right paren left paren hearing right paren left quote boy he must be very mad. Right quote bang. Jim left quote beat you all. Right
Oh.
quote slam. Mr. Jones left quote Jim. Right quote left paren he screamed with anger then he ran for the misspelled nearest and misspelled alarm.
Oh.
Then he pulled it right paren Mr. Jones left quote he's in trouble now. Right quote 1 o'clock a.m. Mr. Jones left quote they have been taken care of. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote Jim. Why did you do that? Right quote Jim hit Frank in the nose and blood went everywhere from his nose.
Ooh.
Mrs. Jones left quote Jim. Listen to me. Right quote Jim left quote you're next.
Ooh.
Right quote left paren and then Mrs. Jones stood up and took Jim out into the hall and yelled at him right paren left quote Jim. I am tired of this. I'm thinking we'll have to take you home. Right quote Jim hit her even harder in the mouth.
Ooh.
Mr. Jones left quote Jim. What? Right quote Jim left quote misspelled out and misspelled kill you. Right
Ooh.
quote left paren at that. He rose slowly and ran out into the hall then picked up his little son and shook him hard right paren Mr. Jones left quote like Jen said. Maybe we should take you home. Right quote Jim left paren screaming right paren left quote put me down. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote no. Right quote Mrs. Jones left paren crying right paren left quote what are we going to do with him? All he's doing is misspelled causing and misspelled trouble. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote he's bad. We should have just left him on the streets. Right quote Jim left quote beat
Poor
him.
kid.
Right
He was
me
lost
left
on the
quote, I'm
streets
trying
before
to sleep.
Mr. and Mrs. Jones
Right
found
quote
him.
Mr. Jones left quote up. Right quote done. Jim left paren screaming right paren left quote leave me. I'll be in America by morning. Right quote end of scene 8 end of play. I didn't like it. Continued part 1 starts now. Mark left quote what's he doing to Brian? Right quote Brian left quote I taste blood. Somebody help me.
Ooh.
Right quote me left quote he's got me. Right quote spin.
Ooh.
Left quote help. Right quote Mrs. Jones left quote Jim. Jim. Settle down. We need to get back to sleep. Right quote Andrew left quote he's got me again. I can't open my eyes. Right quote James left quote behind you. Right quote splat.
Ooh.
Me left quote right on the floor. Bad. Get Frank in here quick. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote holy cow. What happened in here? Right quote me left quote watch your step. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote what the beep. Right quote Mrs. Jones another is coming. Right quote Mr. Jones left quote help me now. Right quote Jordan left quote my leg hurts like death. Right quote splat.
Ooh.
Ryan put his hands over his face then he ran. Right quote Dan left
What
quote
the heck just happened?
Right quote Mr. Jones left quote stayed up.
In the play?
Here's back.
Yeah.
Right quote
What the heck just happened?
Jones left quote help. He's doing it faster than
This been bad enough to to do with this.
Mr. Jones left quote
What
Jim.
the heck just
Right quote Brian
happened?
left quote what's up.
It's hard to
Right quote
explain.
left quote what should we do? Right quote left paren Dan sprays something on the floor. Right paren Mr. Jones left quote you done. Right quote Jim left quote no. Right
Oh.
quote Mrs. Jones left quote get it. Right quote splat. Mr. Jones left quote right on my hand. Yuck. Right quote
What
Mark
the
left
heck?
quote, "It's getting worse."
Does the dude have to run? What the
Now
heck?
he's done. Right quote left paren please.
Obviously.
Oh my God, Michael. That's disgusting!
Everything wrong with another trip 1. You'd be good at like cinema central things.
What the heck? That's, oh, dude. I don't know what's worse. You writing about someone who's having the runs, or you having writing about someone who died. That's just horrible, man. That's
Could be worse.
That's bad. I'm gonna make you a waffle.
Mrs. Jones left quote, where's James? Right quote, James left quote, we're waiting for you. We've been up as of 7:30. Right quote, Jordan left quote, what's that good smell? I love it.
Ooh.
Right quote, Mr. Jones left quote, breakfast. Right quote, Jim left quote, no. I'll run away to America now.
Ooh.
Right quote, Mr. Jones left quote, Jim. Stay here with us. Right quote, Jim left quote, no. I hate you. I hate you.
Ooh.
Right quote me, left quote I'll go with him.
I'm gonna make a waffle real quick
Right
for you,
quote James,
okay?
left quote
Okay.
You want a
Let's go
pop?
home. Jim's not
Huh?
going with
You
us.
want a pop?
Right quote end of
Sure. The only one we have left is Mountain Dew.
I don't know if I like it or not. Right quote Monday, December 4th. 2017.
This is where we need to be.
Three people in this show, the parents, Mr. Paul Hansen, Mrs. Mary Hansen. The kids, Brian aged 17, Philip aged 14, Patrick aged 15, Victoria aged 18, Ryan aged 18. Brad aged 13, David aged 12.
How many?
2, Tim aged 8, Morgan aged 12,
Uh,
Jake aged 17,
2.
Henry aged 7. Sally aged 9 and Mark aged 10. Other people, me and James aged 21, Susan /
Which device is filming? Your phone or my phone?
What?
Which device is filming? Your phone or my phone?
Your phone.
Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left quote yes Paul.
This play actually
Right
gets
quote,
pretty
Mr.
good.
Hansen, left quote I thought we'd all go on vacation. We're staying at the Jones Inn a few miles outside of Dean. Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left quote we finally get to plot. Right quote Mr. Hansen, left quote yeah. Right quote he went on left quote here come the kids. Right quote Matt, left quote mom. Are we going on a trip? Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left
A
quote
plate.
wait. I have a call coming in. Right quote left paren, her phone rings. Right paren, Mrs. Hansen, left quote hot. Right quote me, left quote is this Mary Hansen? Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left quote this is she. Right quote me, left quote well I thought I'd call you to say James and I are already at the Jones Inn. We took a different room, you will be next to us. Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left quote loud. Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left quote I'll tell Paul. Right quote Mr. Hansen, left quote what's up dear? Right quote Mrs. Hansen, left quote some boys from the U.S. are in the place we're staying at. They set up a thing where we might be next to them. They took room 1010.
Oh,
We'll take
shit.
room I don't
That's a typo. It's supposed to be 110.
Left paren, Logan is age
No.
19. Right paren, Ryan, left quote trips are fun.
Stop filming.
Remember last summer when we went to
Wow, hold on.
Right quote Mr. Hansen, left quote why yes I do. Right quote Mark, left quote let's hit the road.
I don't know if you guys missed anything. I hope you didn't. But I'm gonna hold the phone for a little bit. Then when Michael's waffles are ready, I'm gonna go get his waffles and he's gonna hold his phone. But oops, sorry, I did like an orientation walk thing. But I think I'm gonna go try to find something to put the phone on. Since his phone is magnetic, so that's gonna be awesome. I can do that. So,
I wonder if they so far have a favorite part.
okay, what I need you to do, Michael, is right like that.
Now it will be a few hours until we're actually in the plane. Right quote 5:15 a.m. In the jet, Logan left quote I'm scared. Right quote Morgan left quote don't
There we
be
go.
scared.
Tell me if he thinks this is funny.
Why are we speaking
I'm
slow?
gonna be right back, okay, Mickey?
Quote Morgan left quote don't you know? I'm doing an impression of that one song. Right quote Ryan left quote that song. Right quote Mrs.
You know what song he's talking about, don't you, James?
Mrs. Hansen left quote yes. Right quote me left quote where are you? Right quote Mrs. Hansen left quote I don't know. Right quote Scott the plane driver left quote we're entering Dean Island. Right quote Mrs. Hansen left quote we're just going into Dean Island. Right quote me left quote call me when you get into Dean at the airport. Right quote end of scene 3 scene 4 starts now. Left paren she's still on the phone. Right paren now at the airport. Ryan left quote what's that bad smell? Right quote Mrs. Hansen left quote can I call you back? Something just came up. Right quote me left quote I'll see you here soon. We walk from where you are now to right quote Mrs. Hansen left quote Matt. Right quote Ryan left quote I think so. Right quote Mark left quote we'll have to take care of that at our room. Right quote Mrs. Hansen.
You want the camera in front of you or beside you?
I don't know, however you want it to work.
Hansen left quote we need to unpack. Here. Paul. I'll take care of Matt while you help the others unpack. Right quote left paren Ron is the same age as Brian. Right paren Mr. Hansen left Mrs. Hanson left quote yeah. Right quote Alex left paren Alex is not right paren the older kids right quote let's go play by the pool. Right quote Matt left quote play. Right quote Mrs. Hanson left quote there's a game room behind the pool. Right quote Matt left quote why can't I join them? Right quote Mark left quote don't yet. Right quote me left quote hi James. Right quote James left quote hi. Right quote me left quote hi James. Right quote me left quote let's join those older kids at that game room. Right quote James left quote yeah. Right quote Victoria left quote where's everyone else? Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote playing. Right quote 12 o'clock p.m. Me left quote lunchtime. There's a place above the bar in this place. Right quote all the kids left quote bar.
I'm gonna try and
Right quote
pause
Mr.
it
Hanson
from
left quote yeah.
my phone.
Right quote end of
Huh?
scene 4 scene 5 will starts as soon as I read through this first set then I'll continue. Scene 5
Oh, the
starts now.
comments? I don't think anyone's going to comment until we're done.
Right quote Matt
Never
left
know.
quote who? Someone I can't play with. Right quote me left quote nice try son.
Nice try, son. I'm being sarcastic.
Let's get ready for swimming. Right quote me left quote oh. I'll go back to the room where James and I are at and get ready. Right quote Mrs. Hanson left quote Matt shouldn't go swimming. He can't swim. That water is very deep. I doubt those men can misspell swim and misspell.
I don't think you should have audio on. It's making it very confusing.
Right quote Matt left quote I wish I could swim. I'm too little. I'll sink. Right quote knock. 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 Me left quote we all ready. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote only the older kids will be swimming. Unless there's a little pool. The younger kids are not swimming. Right quote me left quote from what I can see. There's no little pool. It's really deep. I can't swim very well myself. James can't either. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote I do see an indoor playground next to the game room. I think I'll take the younger kids there. Right quote 1 o'clock p.m. In the pool me left quote I see that little pool they were talking about. It's over there. Right quote left paren suddenly Mr. and Mrs. Hanson hearing me say this burst in with the younger kids right paren Mr. Hanson left quote I'll join the older ones while you join the younger ones. Right quote Mark left quote hope you like water slides. Right quote me left quote I don't really. I'll try this one though. Right quote left paren suddenly I flew off of the slide and landed right in the deep water right paren left paren I caught right paren me left quote that was bad. I'm never doing that again. Right quote Jake left quote I see a ship. Let's
You understand what I was trying to get at, don't you?
Quote, I love that game. That takes me back to Jordan. Right quote Jake left quote who?
Who?
Right quote me left quote a friend I had in school. Whenever we went swimming we played captains. Right quote Jake left quote oh. I get it now. Right quote Ryan left quote misspelled coming and misspelled through.
Coming through.
Right quote splash. Misspelled Sally and misspelled left quote cool. I'm going to do it like that next time. That was cool. Right quote. Me left quote okay boys. Let's set sail the misspelled raging and misspelled seas. Right quote Jake left quote I am with you captain. Right quote left paren suddenly James and Ron were next to us on another ship right paren me left quote hi Jimmy. How are we doing? Right quote James left quote a little more away. That was quite an early start we had this morning right? Right quote me left quote yeah James we talked all the way here didn't we? Right quote James left quote yeah. Right quote Brian left quote loud. I'll try that too. Right quote Victoria left paren crying right paren left quote Matt's gone. I smelled blood when him and mom left. Right quote me left quote do. Come with us girl. You'll love it. Right quote Victoria left quote sure. Right quote Jake left quote now that we have a girl on our ship. She might as well be the captain's wife. Right quote James left quote behind you. Right quote me left quote hey James. I'm bored with this. And you can't swim so now what do we do? Right quote Jake left quote boys. We're sinking. We need to leave the ship. Right quote left paren river driver restarts right paren left paren James and I sing it along with Jake and his crew right paren left paren 3 minutes later the song ends right paren end of scene 5 scene 6 starts now. Back in our rooms 3:30 Brad left quote that was a blast. We should do that again later. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote maybe. Something's wrong with Matt. I don't know what. But he suddenly started bleeding in the little pool. Right quote Mark left quote where was he bleeding? Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote his arm. He hit it on the side wall hard. Right quote Morgan left quote where's Logan? Right quote Logan left quote over. Here. Boom. Right quote Matt left quote stop. I'm already scared. Right quote left paren suddenly Mr. Hansen hears singing right paren Mr. Hansen left quote who is singing in the next room. Right quote Mrs. Hansen left quote maybe those boys. Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote it's James. He's making a video for some girl. Right quote Victoria left quote not me. Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote the girl is back home in America. Where they're from. Right quote end of scene 6 scene 7 will start soon. Scene 7 starts now. Misspelled Patrick and misspelled left quote what should we do now? Right quote Tom left quote sleep. I'm tired. Right quote. Mr. Hansen left quote what's that smell? It smells like smoke. Right quote boom. Susan Walker left quote everybody up. Something blew up close to room 113. Right quote 5 o'clock back in the building me left quote anybody hungry? Right quote Mrs. Hansen left quote let's wait. Right quote Philip left quote
That
smells
sounded
good.
creepy.
Right quote me left quote oh. Then let's all have some.
Oh, I think the
James
waffles
and
are
I will
done
meet
now.
you at the misspelled restaurant and misspelled above the bar. Remember go through half of the bar that you can either take the ramp or misspelled elevator and misspelled or stairs. James and I will take the misspelled elevator and misspelled. Right quote me left quote you coming. Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote hang on. Right quote 5:30 after supper James left quote I'll be in the game room if anybody needs me.
Does that sound
Right
like
quote,
you?
left quote I'll join you bro. Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote those brothers must like that game room. Right quote. Misspelled Patrick and misspelled left quote yeah. I'll say so. Right quote. End of scene 7 scene 8 will start soon. Scene 8 starts now. Morgan left quote what's that sound? Right quote Mark left quote oh sorry. Did I sing a little too loud? Right quote Morgan left quote no it's not that. What is it? It sounds like crying from the game room. Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote up. Right quote Mark left quote who is it? Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote who else would suddenly start crying? Right quote Morgan left quote Matt. Right quote Mr. Hansen left quote it's not a little kid though. Right quote me left quote something's wrong with James.
Oh, come on.
Crying. I can't help him.
What?
Can someone help me? Right
Me
quote,
saying
Mr.
something's
Hansen
wrong with
left
you?
quote, call your mom.
Yeah.
Right quote me left quote I do that. Right quote 619 phone conversation between me and dad colon dad left quote hi Michael. What we doing? Right quote me left quote something's wrong with James.
Oh, come
We're at the Jones
on.
Dean. He's in the game room crying. Right quote dad left quote maybe I should call him. Right quote me left quote yeah. Right quote 623 phone conversation between James and dad colon dad left quote hi James. What's wrong? Right quote James left paren crying right paren left quote I don't know. I don't know. Right quote dad left quote Jimmy. Right quote James left paren crying harder right paren left quote I don't know what's wrong. Nothing's right. Right quote Mr. Hansen
It is
left
making you
quote, I
more
better see what's
depressed.
happening. Right quote end of scene 8 scene 9 will start soon. Scene 9 starts now. Matt left quote Matt's bored. Right quote Tom left quote you know. I'm bored too now. Right quote me left paren running into where Mr. Hansen and the family are at right paren left quote James is gone. Right quote Mark left quote who is James? I keep hearing his name. I've never actually talked to him. Right quote Ryan left quote what's that loud crying sound out there then?
Uh-oh.
Right quote me left quote Jimmy. Does someone need a hug? Right quote James left paren crying left quote come here. Right quote right paren Mr. Hansen left quote hug. Maybe we can help this lonely man. Right quote James left paren
Dude.
screaming and crying right paren left quote I'm
It's
not
not helping.
Right quote Victoria left quote he's as red as an apple. Right quote Ron left quote he's making me sad too now. Right quote Ryan left
Dude.
quote I'll get out my guitar and sing him a song. Right quote
Dude.
James left paren crying right paren left paren Ryan plays come with me now right paren.
Dude.
Stop. Right quote Ryan left quote what's that? Right quote James left quote, stop.
God.
I am not in the mood for anything. Right quote me left quote oh Jimmy. Right quote James left paren crying even harder right paren Morgan left quote can this get any worse? Right quote Andrew right paren me left quote I'll join you. Right quote left paren soon we all started singing except James and Alex right paren James left quote what's the matter? You weren't like this afternoon. What's misspelled wrong and misspelled? Want to talk about? Right quote James left quote no. Right quote me left quote let me guess you broke up with Violet. Right
Ooh.
quote James left quote no. Right quote Jake left quote let's go back to our
What
room.
was that?
Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote yeah. If
Something
you
that would
still
never
have
happen for real.
I'm going to get his
What
brother
happened?
to stay with us until James
Me
settles down.
thinking you broke up with Violet.
Quote crash. Me left quote James. Right quote James left quote go stay with them leave me alone.
Ooh.
What
Right quote me left
the
Right
hell?
quote slam. Help. Help. Mr. Hanson left quote enter. Right quote me left quote like you said. It got to the point when I left him alone. I'm staying with you if you're okay with that. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote I'll call misspelled Susan and misspelled to bring another bed in. Right quote 703 Mr. Hanson left quote she's bringing in another
It's
bed.
only gonna
She
get
quote,
worse before the play ends.
Right quote Mark left quote what's that very bad spell? Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote Matt. Right quote Tom left quote I'll bug James while you're helping Matt. Right quote me left quote don't go in there. He's mad and in a bad mood. Right
Ooh.
quote Tom left quote I'm the funny kid in the family. I'll make his mood better. Right quote James left quote oh hi Tom. Right quote Tom left quote hi James I heard you're in a bad mood. Right quote James left quote yeah. Right quote Tom left quote well I'm here to make it better I'm the funny kid in the family. Right quote James left quote leave. Right quote Tom left quote fine then. Right quote slam. Mr. Hanson left quote house he
I sure hope you're never like this for
Tom
real,
left, quote,
James.
I made it worse. Right quote Matt left quote nothing else to do I guess. Right quote Jake left quote yeah. Nothing to do for that man. Right
Sound
quote
bad.
left quote right.
Huh?
Right quote left
Sound
friend
bad.
suddenly James
Why?
made me scream so loud that Mr. Hanson ran into the room in alarm. Right when Mr. Hanson left quote what's the matter?
So to bed.
Right quote
Take
James
your
left
place.
quote leave. Right quote Victoria left quote is he okay? Right quote end of scene 9 scene 10 starts soon. Scene 10 starts now. David left quote who are you? Right quote
You know any
left
David?
quote I'm Mike.
Other than David
My
Wagner?
brother is James. Right quote Alex left quote cool. Right quote Ryan left quote what's Matt doing with Jake? Right quote Jake left quote
Okay,
late.
you're
Right quote me
waffles
left
are over
quote
here.
doesn't sound right I think he
Okay.
might be better now. I'll check on him. Right quote bang. Me left quote help me. He threw something at the door. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote he's never been like this. Has he? Right quote me left quote when we were kids yeah but not so much now. Right quote James left quote I'll head home tonight. Call me when this trip is over. I'll fly back to Aberdeen. I don't belong here. Right quote me left quote no. I think you should stay. Right quote Brian left quote do I need to sing? Right quote James left paren finally laughing right paren left quote you can sing? Right quote Brian left quote why yes. I sing all the time. Mark and I sing together all time. Right quote James left quote well. Is Mike staying with you? Right quote me left quote I'm staying with them because you were in that bad mood. Right quote end of scene 10 scene 11 will start soon. Scene 11 starts now. 10 o'clock Mr. Hanson left quote I'll get ready for bed Matt's been ready as of after supper. Right quote Pat left quote I'm half asleep. Right quote Morgan left quote same. Right quote Mark left quote yeah. Right quote Logan left quote yeah. Right quote Victoria left quote sure. Right quote me left quote do. I guess I should get ready for bed too. Right quote David left quote I'm tired. Right quote end of scene 11 scene 12 will start soon. Scene 12 starts now. 11 o'clock me left quote James is gone.
One viewer.
Mr. Hanson left
One
quote
what?
where? Right quote me left quote I don't
Yeah,
know.
one viewer.
He did say he is going back home. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote you can go home with us
Chairs
as we
look
drive
really
you quickly
hard.
to America. Then I have to go right home to Jackson. Right quote James over my phone left quote I'm still here. Right quote me left quote I thought you left. Right quote James left quote no. 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 I have been here for a while. Right quote end of scene 12 scene 13 will start soon. Scene 13 starts now. Bang. 3 o'clock Mr. Hanson left quote what was that? Right quote Jake left quote I hit the wall. Right quote 3:45 Mark left quote what's that bad Mr. Hanson left quote leave it up to either me or Mary. You shouldn't even try help me with anyone. Right quote Mark left quote I'll try to go back to sleep. Right quote crash. James left quote oops. Right quote me left quote I better check on him. Right quote me left quote James. You should be sleeping. Right quote James left quote leave. Right quote me left quote he's in a worse mood now. I'm thinking I'm going to have to leave. Right quote end of scene 13 scene 14 starts now. 5 o'clock Mark left quote where's Mike? Right quote me left quote oh here. It's James that's gone. Right quote I went on colon left quote can I live with you? Right quote Mrs. Hanson left quote sure. If Paul is up for that. Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote no. If he's gone. I think you should go too. Right quote end of scene 14 scene 15 will never happen well maybe. Scene 15 starts now. 8 o'clock me left quote Mr. Hanson. There you are. What's up? Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote well. Not much. Where's James? Right quote James left quote next to you. Right quote James left quote what are we doing after breakfast? Right quote Mr. Hanson left quote I don't know. Andrew hates our trip but we're not flying back for a while. Right quote me left quote James. Right quote James left quote what? What do you want?
Wow.
Right quote me left quote you're making Mr. Hanson worried. Let's do something just you and I. Right quote David left quote we should fly back. Right quote end of scene 15 end of another trip 3 I'll hopefully talk about it later.
Well, I hope you liked that.
Oh. We have one new view. One. Who just commented? Someone just commented.
Blaine Anthony Jemming.
What?
I'm just guessing.
Is that really his middle name?
Yes.
Why'd you do that in a live stream? You like a major jerk. No, it was not Blaine Jennings. Why'd you do that in a live stream? He's gonna hate you. Why?
I was just guessing.
Is that really his middle name?
Yes.
Seriously? Why'd you do that in a live stream? Why'd you do that in a live stream?
I was just guessing. No, really, who commented?
I think it was Dad.
Oh, okay. For once Dad comments on our stuff?
Yeah, it's a live stream. You must be on the McMillans.
What did he say?
I don't know. Let me take a look at the chat. Well, my computer's booted back up. Let's see here. One viewer. And what is this? Is this just... Hi, Jimmy. Hey, Mickey. This is Dad. Hey, Dad.
I don't think he can hear you.
Oh, he can hear me. Yeah. How long have you been watching? My computer has to turn back on. Yeah, my computer has to turn back on. Then I can talk to you more. For some reason, this feels like a really awkward moment. 2 minutes. Good for you.
I hope you liked what I got so far.
Sorry. It's okay.
There are some parts that are poorly edited.
The horror. My future's not that bright. Ooh. Ooh. Creepy.
What?
No. Scratch that. That's freaking creepy.
What are you doing?
I am now filming in a negative. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
What are you doing, James?
Snowblind.
James, what are you doing?
Playing with the effects during the stream for some reason.
How do you do it?
Well, I don't know if voiceover. Dude, what if voiceover could read the comments to you? I never really tried that.
There's a first time for everything.
No, I don't think so.
Voiceover on. The Macmillans. Look at that smile, he loves his stories.
Huh?
The Macmillans. Hi, Mikey. The Macmillans. This is Dad. The Macmillans. Yes. The Macmillans. 2 minutes. Show latest messages. The Macmillans. Hey, Mickey. The
Did you
Macmillans.
drain
Yes.
that pop?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah, I'll get back on and talk to Dad.
I don't have anything else to cover.
Can you do it for about 30 more minutes? I can do it till ET. I mean, we're almost to an hour, but...
I'm hoping to at least get some new stuff in by next week. The last Mike Monday will be the same Monday as my last counseling appointment for the year. And the last play of the KMIL play service will be Thursday, December 21st.
Say hi, Michael.
Huh?
He says say hi, Michael.
Hi. And the first play of 2018 will be sometime in January. And the play service will temporarily end on Friday, December 22nd at approximately 11:50 a.m. And there won't be a Mike Monday for 2 full weeks.
Actually, there could.
What's that, co-host?
Cool.
What's that, producer?
We could do it. I mean,
I'd have nothing to cover.
oh yeah. Yeah, never mind.
And then coming up in February, there will be some specials. Such as Valentine's Day with John and Sherry Lawson from the John and Sherry Lawson Show. Yes, I'm going to be writing a radio program. And then St. Patrick's Day with Ben O'Brien. That's going to be a special that Fred Stoic wants me to write. And then in April, Easter with the Macmillans. That's going to be a definite special. Not, right, James?
Mickey and Jimmy and Pop as usual. Mickey's kind of upset. I said, Mickey, why are you so slow, Mickey?
I'm in sailing.
Soon.
They don't speak English.
Speak slowly. Don't understand everything. Supper.
And get this, in May there will be, get this, almost a month of specials. No regular Mike Mondays, special Mike Mondays.
Let's go back to the chat board. Sorry, Michael, I kind of interrupted you.
And then,
Yeah, I said goodbye.
oh, and then the season finale event of Mike Monday, get this, will be July 4th. Will be the week of July 4th. Unless you think there shouldn't be a season finale.
No.
And then the series finale of Mike Monday will be in 2029, a year before the play service ends. Actually, it will be in 2030, because that's the year the play service will end. And then James bursts in by saying, "You don't know that, right?"
Yeah.
But it's coming. The end of the play service is coming.
The end is near.
And then, once the play service ends, there's going to be a huge boom at the end of the last play, signaling the very end.
Okay, I think it's about time I take over, don't you think? Yeah.
And with your top news stories of the day, here's James. I didn't mean it like that, but okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Small town Beaumont, Alabama. It is Clampett with your hourly news report. Corn is on the rise today.
Oh gosh.
Poor corn.
What else is new?
Poor corn. Why won't it stop? Why? I'm sorry, guys. I can't do that. I can't. I seriously can't. But anyway, weather up here in Aberdeen is like totally wicked, of course. We live in South Dakota, so.
Well, down south, it's much worse.
Oh yeah, like Sioux Falls and Yankton are getting all kinds of blizzard weather. But I think I am gonna cut it off here. So I'm gonna say until I see you guys later. On behalf of Michael and the rest of the McMillan's team and the McMillan's family, like, share, comment. Ooh, son of a witch. No, we are still going. Because apparently there's another person who's viewing, so thank God for that. As long as there's another person viewing, that's great. I'll keep on going.
Okay, let's do it. There might be a pre-Christmas special.
Except one thing I forgot to do is just clean up a little bit before I took over. So Michael, take the camera while I go clean up a little bit, because I look like crap.
There's nothing else to talk about.
There's always something to talk about with you.
No, for once there's actually nothing else to talk about.
Okay, then we'll cut it off. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys later.
Finish. Button. Finish. Alert. End.